Mrs. Borgnesi Westboro. Earlier in your presentation, I believe I heard the importance of strengthening our borders as it relates to national security and so on. Now, we all know that our borders have become porous and the administration is doing little or nothing to enforce our borders. Because of the obvious reasons, certainly coming across illegally.
Is there a question?
Yes, there is a question. Believe me, there's a question. Someone very close to me who works in law enforcement was tested for tuberculosis because they picked someone up, turned out to be an illegal alien, and he had tuberculosis. And the thing is, with an estimated 20 million in our country walking amongst us, clearly some of them have infectious diseases such as TB. What would you do to deal with this problem of illegal aliens and certainly the infectious diseases that are brought across our border? How would you correct it, because the administration is doing nothing?
And the special workers to Mr. McGovern.
Thank you very much for the question. First of all, our immigration policy in this country is badly broken. There's no question about that. The question is, how do you fix it? Is it a soundbite? Is it a bumper sticker? Or is there a solution? And I think there is a solution. I agree with former President Bush and Senator McCain and Ted Kennedy and the comprehensive immigration reform bill that they proposed. It meant cracking down and tightening up our borders. And by the way, we have increased border security, not as much as I would like, but it would begin with that. It would mean enforcing sanctions against employers who hire people who are here in an undocumented status. But it would say to those who are here, because you said 20 million, we have 6 million people here in Massachusetts. I don't know how you possibly round up all those people without going broke, and how you could possibly do it. But here's an idea. Let's give people a reason to come forward. You say to them, you know, come forward, admit you broke the law, pay your back taxes, pay a fine, learn English, and only then you go to the back of the line, and potentially regularize your status. As it stands right now, if I pick you up,
Mr. Barron.
Well, I think what Jim McGovern said is go to the back of the line. What he doesn't realize is the back of the line starts outside of the country. It's not in the country. I think Jim McGovern's been out for 14 years, and the federal government hasn't done much to secure our borders. I think without securing the borders, nothing is going to change. I think the borders have to be secured before you do anything else. Beyond that, I would support workplace enforcement. I think through attrition, a lot of people would return home on their own. I also would support full deportation. My second plan would be, which I heard Jim McGovern talk about, is instead of citizenship, offer paths to residency, where they pay a fine, they pay taxes, and they recruit residency. The advantage to that is you don't create a voting block, which a lot of people are worried about doing, and they can't sponsor other people to come into the country, which I think that would be a good solution for the Democrats to offer, but it really appears that they want to create a voting block by creating citizenship, and I don't approve of that. So I say secure the borders through attrition, deportation, if not a path to residency, not citizenship.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. That's a tough question in 1 minute. I'll try to condense as quickly as possible. The Congressman just said that he favors the path to citizenship. Kennedy McCain, in fact, he co-sponsored the Kennedy-McCain amnesty bill. Patrick is saying a path to residency. I disagree with both of them. I don't believe in any form of amnesty. I put forward on my webpage, martyforcongress.com, a 7-point plan on ending illegal immigration. The key is to secure our border. We also need to stop the job sources at the front line through employer verification, through identity check, all of which has been voted against in the past by the Congressman. I believe we need to enforce those laws against the employees. We do need the health care, and I am against giving illegals health insurance under the National Health Care Plan, but every person that goes to a hospital should be treated. We should be screening for that, and then we can deal with those illegals that show up. And we dry up the market for jobs, we'll find that people start leaving on their own, and we won't have to do the roundup.